Hey everybody, Twin Diggers here, Pat and Pam.
Yeah!
Today is Sunday, April 12th. Well, yesterday we went out to an open permission at this farm we've been working at, and we had our long johns on and 3 layers. It rained pretty much the entire mid-afternoon, all night long, and into this morning. So we didn't do a video, but we will have some pictures posted on our Twin Diggers Facebook page of some of the things that we found there. So today, crazy enough, we woke up this morning to humidity, and the high right now is 80 degrees. So we went from 44 degrees to 80 degrees in less than 24 hours. So the place that we are at, we came here 4 years ago. That's how long it's been. One of the reasons why it took us so long is this place is out in the middle of nowhere. It was an original farmstead from what year, Pam?
1890s.
1890s, and the owners of the generations that donated this land are still alive. So pretty cool to know that. And because of that, they had given us photos of the old buildings, the locations where everything was. And it was very interesting the time that we spent with them, that they shared their history of this location. So today we've been out for about 6 hours, and there's a beautiful breeze, so you may hear that once in a while. It's a little gusty. But just a few things, a few cool things that we wanted to share with you. And on some of these, we're going to ask for some help because we're not quite sure what they would have been for. So why don't we start over here? We had just a pile of iron. There was so much iron in locations where we were at, it was literally impossible to carry it back to a filming location. So that was piled up by trees and left. So I just want to let you know that we normally take it all, but in some areas you're in, you cannot do that. Pam found this unique item, and no idea what that would have been for. And I found this plate. This gave up a real nice signal. And obviously this was a farm, so a lot of the things are going to be farm implement and equipment. And this actually has red paint still on it. So that was kind of cool. And then I found this. It's awful heavy. And I'm not sure. I think it's an electrical outlet that you mounted to a barn just because of the punch holes in the back. That's what I'm guessing it is. If it's something else, let us know. This really nice piece of wrapped up metal, and I'm not sure what that would have used for. And then I found this, and actually I'm going to turn it over. This is very sharp, so I'm not sure what that was put into. So we found that. And then we believe this is to a light, maybe I'm not sure where, but
Could have been from the barn.
Yeah, we
hanging
think
down.
a globe maybe, or a light fixture may have been in there for a light bulb. So we found that. Put that there. Pam found this honkin' bolt with the square nuts on it.
And then the top is like flattened. When I first saw it, I thought it may have been a horseshoe. And then, because I saw the flat part, and then pulled it out, and it was that thing.
Yeah.
So maybe that went into wood or something. Some,
heavy.
yeah.
I found one little piece to a pitchfork or hay rake or whatever they called them then. And then 3 square nails. And this thing's very odd. I believe this is copper. And when I thought the inside was full of dirt, and it actually has this thick black stuff inside of it. I don't know if it's gunpowder or what, but it was very odd.
Can you read what it says on the bottom? Like, is it a...
There's no text on it at all. I've tried to clean it as best as I could.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah. So that was cool.
Yeah. You found that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I found one. I thought maybe that was the one I found.
Oh, you found something like it too?
Yeah, something like it, but mine had stuff on the bottom of it. That's
Oh.
what I thought that was it.
And then I found this cup, and it was attached to here. And when I went to dig it up, this popped off. I think, and I could be wrong, but I know the base on this was a weight, and I think this is silver. I have seen this before in old candle holders, and you can see all of the engraving around it. And I don't think this is silver, but the same type of detail, if you can see that, is on the handle, and then it goes around the top of the rim. But
It kind of looks like it's an aluminum pad.
yeah,
It's weird.
Yeah, it feels aluminum and light, but this base it's on is really heavy. Like I said, I think it's weighted, and
Yeah.
then I think there's silver. This whole top section here, I think that's all silver.
Interesting.
So let us know if you've seen anything like this before. What that would have been used for.
That's
So,
weird.
Was it creamer or I'm not sure. Very odd. We didn't find a lot of shards. These two have an orange little rim on it. This is all the crackled porcelain plate, it looks like. But this one here was really cool with that little orange hue on there and the swirls. Almost looks like a seashell, kind of. And then Pam found a little pit and started digging up all of this beautiful colored glass. You can see all the flowers. I'll hold it because we got a little sun.
Yeah.
The sun's behind us
These
now.
actually go together.
Yeah. And but you can just see the flowers on it, and just how pretty this dish was.
Yeah, that's that pretty pink depression glass.
Yeah. And then we found
Green.
green depression glass. Got little designs on it. This we're gonna keep for our art projects, but this beautiful broken ball mason jar number 8. Look at can you see the blue?
That is so pretty.
Beautiful. Other pieces of ball jars.
Those are our criers.
Yeah, here's the top of one. Just so you can see the beauty of the color. Pam found this, which is really cool glass, we think. But it's just
Maybe a
wrapped
drinking
around
glass you were
with,
thinking, or
almost looks like a basket.
I know it's really cool looking.
But looking at the lip here, it almost looks like it was a drinking glass.
It could have
Fancy drinking glass.
been. Yeah, maybe.
And this is a coffee cup, and you can see Fire King in there. This is 60s all the way with the Fire King.
Could be. Yep.
And just this big honkin' pitcher that Pam got a chunk out of the ground on. So then this is the question that we have. Pam found this in a pit, all the glass, and we found several pieces to this, and it was a big round base. From what we can tell, you can see how
It's
thick
just huge.
that is. But what's interesting is all the paneling on this.
And yeah,
And
show
the
the design
curvature.
too.
So we're really not, had to have been awful heavy to try to lift, even if you had water in it. It was like a
We don't
water
even know
glass.
if it was something for the bathroom.
Yeah.
It was. We found probably 80 pieces to this. These are the biggest ones that we
Yeah.
wanted to show you because we don't know what it could have been.
I'm gonna hold it up in the sun. You can
Yeah.
kind of see it's tinted like a charcoal color.
Yeah.
And yeah, this this thing was honking. So this is a first for us finding something.
Let me zoom in on the design on that, Pat.
Yeah.
There.
So any
Huge.
ideas, please let us know. We found a broken ball lid to a bale, mason jar lid where the wire bale would come over and lock on the top.
Crier.
Yeah, but we'll keep that. We like the colors. Pam was hot on the ball mason jars, and we have one Atlas. Can't make that one out. I had a blank one, which I don't find blank ones very often. And I'll turn them over, because even though these are roached, we pop out the milk glass lids and we repurpose them for art. This one in here you can tell is very old. It has Boyd, Genuine, and a number 5 in the center. And that lid's in pretty good shape. Atlas lids in really good condition are hard to find because Atlas came before Ball. So you're dating these, and the old Anchor Hawking, the AH, is the one that produced the glass liners. And that's not too bad. That'll fit on top of a jar once it's cleaned. And this one's in really good shape. These are trash. These give off such a high signal because they are made of zinc. And everybody that digs farm fields, they find these. I mean, that's just how it was. Everybody canned their jars. They lived off of their things that they grew and produced. I would have to say that my favorite find, and this is the second one I've ever found. The first one was on the open permission farmstead we have. This is to a Model T Ford. It attaches on top of a battery mechanism. So when it switches, this produces electricity and starts the car. And that is solid brass. And I'm happy to find that. It was in a very unusual spot and one of those things where you just never expected it. Pam found a trouser button, and I think it might say Powerhouse. These were on, you know, like the bibs that the farmers wore. This is going to get a soaking in Evapo Rust to see if I can get this off of the top to reveal the rest of the wording.
Yeah, I'd like to find out that for sure if you can look it up.
And then a Kiro syrup lid. And then all Pam found on this was just the top of this bullet, or head stamp, I should say. And hopefully, are you shaded? You can see the writing.
Yeah.
It's a Western 12 gauge Super X, made in USA. And then Pam found these, which was awesome. These are so old. These are hand forged yoke handles. You can see how the iron was bent over when they were made. And this was a great find. We normally
They're
don't
in
find
beautiful
them in
condition.
this shape
Yeah.
and with the full hook intact. That was a great find, sis. And a horse tack ring. You had such a great day today.
I did.
I'm jealous.
I found some pretty cool stuff.
Man, I should have just took a nap and let you go at it.
I know.
It's beautiful breeze today. Pam also found this old spoon bowl, and that thing's been in the ground for a long time. And then she got a hit on this metal cap, which led to, we didn't find a lot of whole bottles out here. So this was a great find. We have no idea what it is. It says shake hard before pouring. It's kind of shaped almost like a feminine bottle. And it's Anchor Hawking. And we're going to look up these numbers. It's 4438. So I don't know if that's from 1944 or 1938. but I don't know when screw lids, metal caps came in. So this one we're going to do research
And
on.
it's a nice, thick, heavy jar.
Yeah,
or
it's
really thick, which
yeah.
is nice. Yeah, it's cool.
Those
So
are
we know
nice
it's a
to
little bit
have.
older.
This was my find, which I love. This was buried. It wasn't. It was like almost buried, and you could see the dirt on it. All of this was buried, and I just saw this sticking out of the ground, and I thought, wow, that's cool. So this is from Duraglass, and the year of this bottle is 1964, and this was an old beer bottle. Now, what's fun about this is 1964 is the year that we were born. And when we find 64 pennies or any bottles with 64, it's kind of fun, like it was meant to be.
Mm-hmm. You bet.
That was enjoyable. And then Pam dug up this huge honkin' gear thing. I don't know what it is.
No idea. It's probably farm implementing
Yeah.
again. We don't know. But that thing was a screamer.
And we don't find metal lids very often in this great condition, but we did.
Yeah, it's a nice lid.
I can't believe that made it through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lift these other two items over.
Okay.
All right. You kind of focus in on the.
It could be magnet instead of Mac.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We tried to put some water on it with a brush. It's heavy cast iron. I think this is a piece of wood
Yep.
that grew around it. And this is the back to it. I don't know if it's a
And it's painted red.
pipe for water or sewer
Or if it's for something for an implement machine. But you know what? Now that I see that, Pat, it looks like an F up there. Up here. It's an F.
could be.
And then we think it says either magnet or MacNet.
Yeah.
But if anybody, no, that is a G, Pat. I think that might be a G. Anyway, we really don't know what this is. If anybody can help us with it, we'd appreciate it. It's extremely heavy.
And then last but not least, another little iron find. Oh, didn't do that.
Yeah. I'm
Another
just
little
making
iron
sure you don't
find
forget.
with all the stuff.
Yeah. Probably there was wood in that, we figure.
Yeah.
We don't know in between. We've seen some of those before. All
And
right.
then our little. I think my foot fell asleep, sis.
Yeah. Just
Hold
don't
on.
trip on the rock.
I gotta have my pad because there's.
A lot of stuff around here.
Oh, we only have found one wood tick so far, and it was
Yep.
crawling on Pam's shirt, and I picked it off. So
Mhm.
we're doing pretty good. All right. As you know, we love finding bones out in the woods, and it's even harder to identify what they are. So we always ask for help. Mainly, we think they're deer because we have so many deer here. But what kind of skull is
Look at that.
What is that? It's almost a vertebrae. It doesn't look like a skull.
Mm-hmm. It's a skull, though.
No, I think it's a vertebrae of something.
You think it is?
Well, why would they have the bones there?
I don't know.
I think it's a vertebrae.
Hmm.
Anyway, that is creepy.
Yeah.
And then we found some. And of course, we leave these for the animals to gnaw on, but this one's
Right.
pretty fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a. I don't know. This is definitely a deer.
Mm-hmm.
And this is got a joint there.
Mm-hmm.
No idea. This one's cool. Put that there. This has got little gnaw bites on it from there.
Mm-hmm.
But look at that. I mean, you could like put a cool old shooter marble or something in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do
It
something
must be
wild
some
with
kind
it.
of a socket, like maybe a
Yeah.
leg socket or hip socket or something.
That's what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
And then of course, this one's really been in the. Look at all the chewing on there from the animals. So, I don't know what that would be.
No idea.
So anyway, always fun to come across them because they're not human.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, well, we had a great day. We didn't anticipate that we would be able to get out this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
but we did. And it's been crazy weather for everybody around the Midwest, so we're just thankful to be out today and spending time together. But that's all we have for now. We're going to have our still pictures on our Twin Diggers Minnesota Facebook page. As always, we appreciate you following us and liking and subscribing. And we watch so many videos and have so many people that we follow on our YouTube page. It's just phenomenal to see what other detectors find in their states. And what is amazing is how much it's things that we have in our state that are so similar when it comes to farmland. But that big glass bottle, that is a mystery in itself.
If it is a bottle, we don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know, but give us a call or a holler on that. And I do believe that the bottom of that is silver based, but we'll see. I'll have to get it checked and tested. But that's all we have for now, everyone. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful rest. We're tired.
Yeah, I know.
A wonderful rest of your weekend, and hopefully we'll be able to get back out next weekend. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.